Hello, hello, it's the Big 3-0. Welcome to Backyard Gauntlet 5, Monday Night Rollback, Week 30. I'm Jamie, also known as Reinart, and I am here with...
Jonathan, otherwise known as Case of Chaos.
Hey buddy.
Hey man, how you doing?
Not bad.
So first for the rules. So everybody plays a best of 5 against the current champion. Whoever defeats the champion then plays off to get the belt. The bottom 2 performers then fight off to gain the coveted position of the spoon holder.
Returning last week, I'm rusty on the pad and even rustier on the mic, so we'll see how this goes.
It's nice having everybody back.
It's good to be back. I mean, we're down 1, unfortunately, but...
Hey man, that's how it goes, man. Like every organisation has people who come and go.
Yeah, life happens, but what can you do?
What we can do, we can get into the first game.
Yes, we can. Let's rock.
Round 1. From left, right, up and down. From the middle of the mix, Senpuu versus Weirdling.
So, Senpuu has the spoon this week, which is a little unusual. Making him the first round? Not used to seeing that, but...
I'm used to seeing myself first, to be honest.
It's always going to be one of the leaders, isn't it?
Not for too much longer.
Touch wood, no spoon. Let's go.
So going into this, it was from the last week, like it was a very close match from last week, despite Senpuu being in last.
Oh yeah, like it could have easily been me off the back of last week, but unfortunately, I managed to wake up just in time and put Senpuu in the spoon spot.
Nice. Get warmed up.
Nice block of Zansen, guard point.
Not bad. Let's see if you can bring it back this week.
No run through for you.
Nice. Okay, some respectful footsies here. I know they're back in again. Let's see if...
we're looking at a fat combo. Very nice. Senpuu immediately forced at the corner and bound. Good overhead.
This might be it.
Oh,
dropped
it.
Dropped. Nice.
DP, classic. How do we get the corner with DP?
And an easy punish.
I think he anticipated the button, but gets blown up for it. Quick round 1.
What was he doing there? Do you think he was still trying to combo when he dropped it, or?
No, I think he anticipated Weirdling pressing something and tried to catch him with the super invulnerability frames.
Which is usually something you can bet on, with Weirdling being probably the most aggressive player out of all of us.
I think he's also probably the best for checking the forward meter. Oh, blocks the gold burst. Not sure if Senpuu meant for the gold burst.
Well, it looks like it's a dominating performance from Weirdling so far. Let's see if it can bring it back. Oh, it requires it. Oh no.
Oh, using the slash DP is to not get punished.
Nice.
Changes.
He's learning. I think it was me that used it first, so I'm glad to see him learning. Picking up my tip. I like that.
Nice straight super. Seems like a fairly even game so far, even though Senpuu is down. The way the match is progressing, it's rather even, and simply someone needs to get a good touch and big combo to really switch it to their favour. Weirdling taking game 1.
Yeah, especially with how much damage Gon was doing in this game. It's still anyone's game, no matter how low your health is.
Oh, absolutely. You get touched by Weirdling or Senpuu, and they've got just 1 bar, you're going to take well over 50% of your life.
And if it's yourself with the Temkin, it's 70%.
I mean,
a nice dominating performance from Senpuu first. Let's see if we can get the wall break. No.
Get off me, son.
Well, it's always good getting the opponent to burst first.
Use air dash, use Zansen's on reaction to the projectile are coming real fast. He is ready. Nice 6p. Get away from me. Grab. Oh, gets the OTG and oh, parry. Very nice. I think I got hit by that.
I always feel it's good getting the parry as Leo, like you have to work for it, get in your stance, and then just gamble. So I feel it's more satisfying than playing about with Vikings parry, I think.
Even if the parry hadn't killed, in the corner you can combo naturally off a quick spending bar. So that probably would have been the round either way.
And with most things, even if you red Roman after that, you've got your Leo loops.
6p on the Barry slash. Nice. Knew it was burst, blocked it, finishes the round. So Weirdling goes into... oh, never mind. That's the game. was going to say he's got burst for next round, but never mind.
Oh well. Well, with both our contenders warmed up, let's see how this goes.
Even scores on the board. Nice conversion.
Oh, he
Gold
misses
burst
the
again.
punish.
I don't know if he's got a plan for these gold bursts, or if it's just coming out and anticipating a hit.
I feel like you might be right with anticipation.
I mean, getting full meter for misreading anticipation is not bad, but you need to do something with it. I'm too much of a coward to use gold burst, in all honesty.
Oh. The risk versus reward against some players just isn't worth it just because some of us use it that often.
Nice parry, our meterless conversion.
But you should use it more. Like, nobody expects it from you.
I don't think I really am able to utilise the 100 meter well enough to give up the defensive option of gold burst. Like, I can throw it at the wall and then try and bait them to heavenly, but at this point people know how to deal with the wall. Senpuu taking round.
Oh, nice, back to it.
Weirdling anticipating a jump, Senpuu just back dashes.
Nobody's quite committing just yet, and Senpuu's in. Let's see if he can make this work.
I have a lot of footsies going on in this game. It seems like Senpuu's just waiting for Weirdling to make his approach so he can try and 6p or flash kick him out of it. Just keeping the space.
It definitely feels a lot easier to use Leo's defensive options when you're playing Viking, because she just, she has parry, she has her kabare, it's just so much she can do.
Back in that corner, no sir.
And we're seeing some looks.
Going for the pinball.
Is
Will
this
it
right
kill?
win? No.
Just lives on beauty. It's the gun. Oh shit.
Oh.
I don't think either player expected Senpuu to land on the opposite side there.
I think you might be right.
Against the
He just
first finally.
Good work from. Nice.
Projectile just catches him on back dash. Weirdling's doing a great job of pressuring Senpuu into the corner, but Senpuu is doing a similarly good job of keeping the block up and just getting back out.
He's starting to anticipate the projectiles from Leo as well. So he jumped over that first one, which he hasn't been doing against, at least me, for the past few weeks, so it's good to see him learning.
Slash DP again. And we're back in the corner. That's not going to work at that range, buddy. Get off of me, he says.
Oh!
Sure, a lot of slash DPs this game. I think this is a real adaptation from the previous couple of weeks.
Yeah, you can tell, looking back at least, you can tell like why, you can think why is Weirdling not punishing, but it's like he's used to the big heavy slash DP.
Everyone's used to the heavy slash DP coming out, so they...
And talking about it, eh?
I just think Senpuu's making good decisions between slash and heavy slash DP. Whoa. High frame's gonna get you for the round. Very nice. Weirdling got up round 1 in game 4.
Let's see if he can finish this set off.
Is you anticipating the jump from Senpuu at the round start each time? Just generally jump slash or jump dust, try to catch him.
And he's getting more used to all the projectiles as well. And
Nice tether, let's go. Oh, burst breaks up the combo.
it's a good thing he hit the burst because you can see 60% plus damage from Kabari combos.
Anticipating the jump in and blocks it.
Does he get in? Ooh!
Nice air throw. Weirdling has been jumping a lot this game, he must have just known.
I think that's the first time I've seen an air throw in like a month's time from us.
If anyone's hitting air throws, it's generally Senpuu. He seems to have a good knack for it.
That's just never something that's came to my mind, the air grab, so I commend him for that.
The only time I've done it is when you said to jump, or why don't you air grab him?
Oh,
and
no.
I said, that's a great idea. Oh! Remember Senpuu being upset about getting hit by that. He was anticipating a variety of other things, and Weirdling just hit the wrong button and went, oh, well, better hold it now. For the game as well.
Let's see if he gets his final grind in.
And this round is a quiz. What was that supposed to be? I knew I read it. You pressed the wrong button. So, last game. Can Senpuu push past round 1 and defeat Weirdling?
Once again, yet another very honest footsie game so far.
Accidental goal burst from Weirdling there, I think.
But we're playing Footsie's the Air edition.
most of this match has been fought in there, hasn't it? Now that you mention it.
Yeah,
A lot
it's
of
not
flying
like
out from both players.
it's not usual anime in the face air combat either.
Another air throw.
Nice. I want to see him use a red room cancel after that. You could probably just get your little lips from that as well.
Huh. I'd never thought about that, but you're probably right. It would be heavily scaled due to being up a throw, but I mean, you get the wall break, so nice.
Like if they're on low health, then you might as well.
Last game. Nice slash and jump dust again. I think Senpuu has realised how often the barrier is coming and is using the projectile to punish the throw out.
And
Oh, no punish. Got away with it.
oh, he must be.
Old habits die hard, I see.
Yeah. At this point, it must be because he's getting tired from going on for this match going on for too long.
What's the gun again?
And so obviously Weirdling didn't expect that DP, nice. And another one.
Get away from me. We're in danger. DP again, get
If
back
they win,
to the corner.
I want to see him win this entire round from just DPs. Let's go.
It seems like that might be the way this is going.
Unless this might be a kill. No, it's not. Nice.
Oh, jumps right over the super to take the game. Senpuu up over Weirdling 3-2, advancing to the next round.
The champ's already been dethroned.
Yeah, Weirdling will
damn.
not be taking the belt home this week.
Oh.
Well, that was a pretty clean game overall, I'd say. A lot of good footsies, a lot of understanding of each of the players, a lot of time spent in the air, but both players countering the other player's airborne game plan.
Yeah. Like usually with all the air combat in this game, it's usually the person being way too aggressive and being pushed out. But no, it's like a lot of jump, dash back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
A lot of good exchanges. A lot of these games simply decided by who got the fatter punish. Yeah, strong game all round. Going to game 5 is always good. Always makes for a more excited match. When it ends, you can finally unclench your arsehole.
oh, and just let the show just sit out in front of you. Well, unless you're a champ, you've got 15 matches of arse clenching, ball busting. Wow.
Right. So, shall we get on to the next game then?
Ah, yes, I believe it's yourself that's next.
It is, in fact, me. Let's go. Next up, the glue guzzling grappler of godly good grabs. Me!
Woo!
Yay!
Myself! Woo!
So, I was kind of disappointed with my performance last week. So, yeah, we'll see how I do this week. I could have done a lot better, despite having been away for 2 weeks.
Did it give you much meditation time? Like naturally your play style, your physical playing is going to be worse, but being away from the game, do you feel like you've got any new insights on Leo and Viking matchups?
Not necessarily. I think the main thing last week was there was a definite evolution in Weirdling's game plan across the 2 weeks I wasn't here, and I just couldn't adjust for it, didn't account for it. Let's see if I can make the necessary adjustments this week.
Yes, I'd say if you put your time to good use.
Ricky Jansen catching it muscle normal.
It's nice. Dominating game so far from Weirdling. Let's see if you can get a nice big hug.
He knows in the corner that I'm going to try and back Megfish repeatedly, so he's just keeping his space, make sure he doesn't catch him. Jansen predicting Megafist, gets me good.
Let's see if he can pull you to the wall, get a break. No.
Oh, try to get him with the range of the flick, but I get hit next in the power box. It's not safe for that reason.
We're just not used to knowing not to dash in right in front of you.
Way too high for the burst, but I get away with it.
Don't get in Reinart's face.
Pretty sure I screamed after that round.
Yeah!
Nice parry. Damn, he's getting so much better at parrying me. You'd expect it to be busted, but he just kind of knows when it's not busted. Maybe he sees that I'm not doing the busted dance.
Do you think... Well, now's a good time to take a look. Like, do you have your patterns that you always do?
Did not check for meter.
That's a pattern everybody has in the BGF. Who needs to check for meter? Just go in.
Get the 6p and heat knuckle for the round. Whew. Feeling the pressure in the corner for sure. getting through, 1 game up.
So far, so good for yourself.
So far, so good.
Does this take a bit of pressure off you getting this first round win? Do you feel like?
A little. I think if I'd lost the first round, the momentum would have been squarely in Weirdling's favour. And yeah.
Well, it looks like you're keeping it up.
Well, air dash coming in. I think I'll hold over from playing Senpuu last game. Again, with the bar. I don't think I expected them to have meter at this point, so I got completely blown up by that.
Yeah, like that was especially quick even for a game like Strive to get that much meter.
Just out of range, Jansen.
Oh, nice carabuster.
I don't know if that was parry or not, but I'll take it.
If in doubt, just give him a hug. Cool.
God, the length of that jump slash is so huge. And that's coming from me, the giant limbs.
To say get away, but you're back in his face and knocking him up. A nice big combo.
Maybe it was Buster, use that to get away. Can't grab him with his airborne. Won't catch it.
Oh, and he's too close again.
Too close again. Sunset
Oh,
on
no.
block. Get Buster again.
And he gives you the game there.
The charge D just pushes him too high. I don't press the follow button until the bar's missed. And yeah, the next game goes to me. Feeling good, feeling good. I told Weirdling last week I'd reclaim my property.
It's been quite an improvement from last week, so let's see if you can make that statement true.
If I can force it through.
Oh, a misgrip.
I think I got very lucky blocking that gold burst there. I recognised that my grab had missed and just instantly held back. Got a lot of 6p heat knuckle today. One thing.
Yeah, Weirdling's jumping a lot less than normal against you.
One thing I have realised recently that I don't do is if the 6p is a counter hit, I can do Heavenly Buster off of it, and I just never do it. My brain doesn't react in time, I just autopilot the heat knuckle. Cease with the jump ins. So, if there's one adaptation I think I've made from last week, is I'm using slide head a lot less.
Slide head.
I say that just as a slide head, but something I recognised last week was I was throwing out slide head and getting blown up from mid screen by jump air dash jump slash from biking. So I acknowledge that going into this week. That no follow up because despite being the start round, I tried to do Heavenly Buster with no meter. The glitter brain rules all.
Hey man, as a gorilla I can understand your predicament, man. It just feels so good to get the good old monkey moves out.
Oh, counters the wall with Kabari.
Nice, I think we all scream for excitement during that.
9 frames between the super flash and the wall activating.
And oh, he grabbed you.
Not ready for the cross up this time. Normally I am.
Oh, it's okay, just use Mega Fisto.
Nothing beats that.
And oh well, no heat knuckle from yourself there.
No, I'm scared. Look at my health bar.
Whew. Well,
Catch them with the normal, lets me get the Mega Fist in.
let's see if you can finish us off. Pressure's on Weirdling, let's see what he does.
I feel like every time he does the 2S, at round start I lose to it. I pick the wrong option every time he goes for it.
Oh.
I think I need to 2p if I'm going to beat that out, but yeah, it beats out most of my other options. Run up and grab was not ready. I think Weirdling knew that.
See if you can, if you're going to crumble under Kabari pressure. No.
No, I played Dragon Ball. I'm used to blocking 50 hit block strings.
Is it possible for you to Carabuster after Bacon Super?
Potentially.
No.
I think normally I'm too far away. Ooh, catch him with Buster. Go for the side swap combo.
Nice work, let's...
Drop it. Damn.
Could have been a kill.
That's something I've been trying to be more conscious about recently, is I'm getting put into the corner a lot. Go for the side switch Buster combo. And yeah, taking the game over Weirdling 3-0. Also advancing to the next round. So if nothing else, I'll have to face Senpuu.
Very well done, I must say. Like, that was...
Thank you very much.
I don't want to say absolutely dominating, but you definitely improved from last week.
I made sure to eat before the gauntlet.
That often helps.
Although the adrenaline from facing Weirdling did give me a little bit of indigestion for the following hour, which was kind of rough, I must say. But hey, I guess that's just what happens when you stand up and you're shaking and your heart's pounding. Your stomach just goes, "What the hell are you doing, man? Let's get this out of here."
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, the champ doesn't get the luxury of wandering off for an hour, eh?
No, he can't go crouch in the corner and hold his stomach.
Oh no. Well, it sounds like you've at least healed from your ordeal, so nice.
Very much so. Yeah, very happy with that compared to last week especially. The rust is coming off. I'm coming for my property, boys.
Uh-oh. Is the beast back?
Potentially.
You'll just have to wait and see. But for now, it's my turn.
The last match of the first round of the gauntlet. Let's get to it.
Here we are. It's your boy, Case of Chaos!
Oh, Casey boy, I can't remember the last time you were the final match of the first round.
This is probably the first time I was the final match.
Maybe.
I think that this is my first time in second place.
Ah, really? I don't think that's true.
At least since we've been doing commentary. My first time in second place.
No, maybe. I can see that. So, yeah, how are you feeling at your chances this week?
I actually went in quite confident, seeing as how I did quite well last week.
You got second.
Yeah. And before this we had some round-up matches between me and Weirdling, so we'll see who's learnt more from that.
Yeah, like doing the warm-up will definitely get you both used to playing each other, but we'll see who is more used to it.
Well, so far it seems like it's a good start for Weirdling, just getting the Kabari combos up and going, but let's see if I can get back in. Nice back turn and...
Classic. Oh, he has bar.
Yeah. See, this really irritated. This irritated me so much because I'm usually good at like, do you want to come get me? Party.
That reminded me of Senpuu getting hit by Tenchi Jin earlier in the day, and he lived. So I thought you were going to live, and no.
Oh, I was in such a small amount of health there.
Nice DP.
Let's see if I can get something off it. Nope.
6p plus.
And a nice. Oh, nice! I didn't get punished for that.
That slash DP is way safer than I think it is. Nice super. Get that wall break. Give some bar.
I don't think it's any safer than most DPs in this game. It's just everybody's used to high bullshit.
We're so used to the nice run throughs, the ball up. We're so used to the heavy DP being so incredibly unsafe.
Oh yeah. Hey man, like it's such a big reward that risk has to be in there, man. Or else it wouldn't be fair.
Which way in the corner?
And yes, another counter DP.
How dare you press a button?
Oh, he's keeping me out with the pressure. Oh.
Side swap was nice there. Damn, that 6p hit you quite long.
That's what happens when you try and fight the Kabari.
Was that 2D there on that clash?
Yes.
Yeah, really getting the faster button. Nice combo and super. This is kill, this looks like a kill. No! But he's got the cancel.
Yeah, exactly, bro. So, I did get at least one round in this match, so I definitely, at this point I thought, like this is I can definitely bring this back.
Yeah, take it to game 3, you can't feel too bad about losing.
Just happens really, eh?
It's not like you got rolled or anything.
Well, let's see, nope. He's very good at not falling for in 6Ps anymore, I've noticed that. Because a lot of the time I could just abuse him with just be like, yeah, 6P.
I harassed him out of it. Me and Jailer. Okay. Oh, run through slightly too early, but Dust doesn't get caught by the parry.
Hey man, like just playing against a parry character, you just learn, hey, I'm just going to throw out my slow moves, or...
Still not 2H enough for those Roman cancels, buddy.
Yeah. And I could have got a much better punish off that.
That's okay.
Shameful display.
Like, you take some damage over no damage.
Let's see if I can bring this out. No, miss.
Nice aerial. Watches the burst.
Pride, nice.
Pride. No Kabari for you.
I think I literally tried to out at this point during my match. I do not consent to roleplay. Leave me alone.
BDSM's for inside the castle. Then just working his way back at the corner.
And I give him a very easy punish. He misses it, but then I give him another one.
I'm not sure what the decision making process is on which type of Kabari to throw, because I feel like he was throwing the tether against Senpuu a lot more than against you, where he's mainly just throwing the claw.
I'm just going to assume that the claw with less rewards to it will just be a much safer option.
I know at least one of the Kabari options is -3 on block, which is rather safe, but I'm not sure if it's specific to either one. This kick. That kick gets me.
It's a very good kick.
It goes further than you think it does. Nice.
So let's see if I can get a nice super.
Solid combo. Super.
No, I don't know why I didn't go for a super. Maybe I just dropped that.
Nice poke at the gun.
Let's see if I can bring this back. And no.
Trading there. Unfortunately, you're on low life.
Oh, I better pick this up.
Gotta get something going. It's gonna be a 3-0. Again, taking it to game 3. It's not like it's a steamroll.
Yeah, well, I mean, not like that's a minimum that's like the bare minimum you have to win, but I'm getting rounds at least, so
Exactly.
I don't mind. Like with my history at the BGF, I'm just happy to, you know, get some rings off everybody. And
massive normals catching you to the edge.
at this point I was getting too desperate to get in, but
That's a guard point. Very nice. Get away from me.
and I don't know why I did that.
I think if it was a dash cancel, you probably got a follow up.
That might have been what I was wanting to do actually.
Maybe again. Oh, nice ring through. Catch him jumping, I think.
And I'm getting a lot of parries off. I think I've got more parries in this game than Weirdling. I definitely have now.
Nice. Oh, just missed. Unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with
Did
my
you press
cancels.
a button? No, you did not. Punish him.
I didn't start. Oh, alright then.
Getting flashy the punish. What was your plan if you had no bar? Just fire slash this man. I know you can do it.
It's slow, but often at times like that he will just try and parry, so...
I think you're so normal. Stop using hit by the parry there.
Yeah, no, that's why I tend to use that quite a lot when I win against yourself.
Passes through actually do the DP, so it's a complete miss on both half.
That was just the fair response to Roman cancel. Oh, but no, I managed to put a bit of a fight during the roleplay. Let's see if I can get out. No, I can't.
Once again, have you pressed it this time? Oh, and it's dead.
I remember this, I was going in for a grab. Right, no, I've still got one more round to go.
Well, it also has quite high guts, so I'm really struggling to tell when it's going to kill and when it's not going to kill. I guess it's to do with him it was competent. Very nice fucking grab.
It certainly was.
Screw my point, that grab was great.
And this is potentially it being a Kabari combo.
Nah, you're alive. Yeah, the scale is too much.
And I didn't mean to throw out that one, but
This grab point, but you're ready for it. Block everything.
yeah, that would have worked if it wasn't so close to the wall. And nice. Let's see if I can get a nice wall break.
Got a
No.
mountain to climb here, and no, the overhead.
So I have been. I would say it. I have been spooned again.
All 2-1s, but ultimately still a loss.
Yeah, bro.
Being the only member of the BGF to not defeat Weirdling this week by default, you once again are master of the spoon.
Ah, the pain. You know what? I was happy enough that I put up a fight, and I just didn't get a lot of time to really practice that week, man. Like, I'm like yourself. It's not quite academic leave, but it's taken up a lot of my time as well.
Yeah, we're still quite busy for the next couple of weeks, but not so busy that we can't fight.
Yes, the BGF is the utmost importance.
Yes,
Totally.
that. Alright, well that is the first round of the gauntlet concluded, which leaves, well there'll be no spoon match today,
Yeah.
given that,
Oh, that was a spoon match now, that. There's no spoilers to say, yeah.
yes, essentially. So there's one match remaining, and it will be myself versus Senpuu for the belt.
Let's see how his classic let's see how his classic matchup goes.
Give me my gold! Ladies and gentlemen, your final match this evening. Reinart versus Senpuu Retsuzan.
Woo! Let's go! Woo!
For the belt, for the belt. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if he can do it.
You can both do it. You both have it within
We both
you.
have the power.
Yes. You heard that right, folks. Our first double champion.
Player 1, please contact, please contact, please contact.
Oh.
It's
Oh.
become my catchphrase. Yes! That means I'm gonna win.
Oh, who knows, eh?
Isn't that the rule?
Well,
If it's contact, I win.
dude, it wasn't contact last week. That's why you lost.
That's why I lost.
Oh shit. Well, it's a good start for you already, so I think your horoscope is correct.
Senpuu just flying right over me. Ooh, we're ready for the projectile that time.
Oh.
Catches me in the DP on my extended hurt box and those long legs. Again, kick me in the finger.
That's surprisingly effective.
I think that might be one of the few times I've hit the 6p heat knuckle on someone who's not Weirdling.
Oh,
Oh,
twice in a row.
I think I got lucky there. I thought it was jump, but I mean, if he's DP, we take those.
If he's going to go up, you grab up.
Strong first round for me. Again with the stagger pressure.
Nice, an early lead from yourself.
Again.
Damn, Senpuu's not getting anything as much.
Into
Oh,
the
no.
buster. I think he was just waiting up blood there.
Is this going to be a perfect?
That was an excellent burst from Senpuu. I waited for it. He waited for me waiting, and so someone pressed the button, bursts, gets out the corner.
I expected you expecting me to do this.
Yeah, pretty much. I was good beating at the arm on slide head as well.
Oh, he's
Mega
getting,
fist.
oh, he put himself in the corner. Oh, good on him, keeping his space in while still being aggressive.
I know the 2S spam looks like glue eating, but if I hit a counter hit 2S, there's enough time that I can hammer fall up and buster them during the stagger animation. So I'm kind of fishing for the counter hit, just utilising the fact that it's a very long normal. Going up the first game over
There you
Senpuu.
go, folks. Big brain glue eating.
If you eat enough glue, it causes your brain to swell. Doctors are uncertain if that's safer. Get on with the buster.
Well, it makes the brain bigger, so it definitely makes you smarter. Well, judging from this match so far, it seems like it's worked. You're good on Mega Fist, still keeping him out, just chipping
Ooh,
away.
just catch him.
And nice heat knuckle.
I think that might have been.
I didn't expect that to kill, nice.
I think that Roman cancel might have been preemptive, and the expectation that Hammerfall was going to connect in some way, but it worked out. Catch him dash
Another
forward.
good start.
In the Kara Buster. Give me 50%.
No, no.
Nice 2D.
Ah yes, my 10%, his 10% combo.
I think he's jumping a lot this game. Much more normally would. I don't know if that's due to that I haven't been around for a couple of weeks, so he's not used to fighting me, or if it's just a holdover from the match against Weirdling earlier where everybody was flying.
Well, yeah, Senpuu master the flying monkey.
I tried to go for something clever there, it did not work. Get the 6p for the round.
Well,
For game.
in the long run it worked out, man.
2 over Senpuu Retsuzan.
2-0 already. What the hell? This is going quick. It's,
I must say, I'm playing hot.
well, let's see if Senpuu can bring this back.
Beats at the side to the armour.
Oh,
Never works, never works. I don't think I've managed to hit the charge dust on Senpuu in months. Give me the buster though. He's got burst. I tried to shortcut the combo into 2H heat knuckle to try and get it done before he had the chance to burst. But no, he was ready.
and
Did he just take me from one side of the screen to the other?
Yeah,
The
bro.
madman.
yeah, bro, he was amazing. That's why I liked him.
No DP. Catches him trying to mega fist out. Very low.
And oh no, he just needs this chip, and you got him.
Oh. When I hit that cancel, I thought the close slash was OTG. I didn't think it was going to be a combo, but I must have caught him while he was still bouncing off the ground from the mega fist hit, since it caught him airborne.
It's a good skill to have, just being able to react to react to like you doing something or having unforeseen circumstances?
Yeah, that's something I did do some work towards before I took my academic leave. Is I realised I wasn't converting off Mega Fist at all, so I did some work on that a couple of weeks ago. At least have some combos I can do if I connect to Mega Fist.
Because that's just what we need.
Like, hey man, I posted that clip of 4 Kara back Mega Fists in a row the other week. I've never had it that good since then. Damn, and we just talked straight through the last round.
Yeah, I forgot this was the very last game.
The last game, yeah.
Bloody hell.
So, yeah. I said I was coming from my property, and here I am, standing at the top of the staircase.
Damn. You suitably
Nice
grabbed the competition and just yeeted us down the stairs, man.
Nice barrel, lad.
Thank you. I think that's my home for the next few weeks.
Sit on the barrel. Hey man, don't worry about it. I'm sure you'll be able to bring the heat to me next week. It's good to be back.
Well, we're glad. As much as we're moaning, it's good to have you back.
Oh no, Reinart's champion again,
Yes.
but
Oh
it's
no,
always a
it
better
only
fight.
took him 2 weeks to get the title back.
It's always a better fight when there's more of us around though, so yeah, works out for the best.
Mhm.
Hopefully I don't need to take a second academic leave before the end of this, but it should be fine.
Well, if you do, I'm going to be right there with you. Oof.
Oh, Rollback called off for a couple of weeks. No, that can't happen. No way.
No, I just like I have a 2-player rollback. Nice.
Best of 50 for the belt. Let's go.
Oh no.
No, this time I have no intention of conceding the belt. Yous are gonna have to come and take it.
Hey man, like whoever won it last time, like you didn't concede, did you?
Oh yeah, no, I won the belt and then I abdicated the belt to go on and study
so you
leave.
did.
So you'll have to pry it from my cold dead buster. Good luck, boys. You'll need it.
You know what? It's not going to happen this week, or maybe even the next. But eventually, it will be mine.
Someday I'll break your legs and take the belt.
I'm breaking your arm, so you can't give anybody a hug anymore.
No, my main weapon. I need that. So yeah,
But
oh
yes, a very good games this week.
yeah,
Good performance. It's nice to have everybody back.
an intense rollback, much like every week. Yeah, so that concludes week 30 of Monday Night Rollback, and I will see you next week on the commentary desk, and we'll all see you next Monday.
Goodbye and good watching.
Contact over.